Hey, this is Pete from PaintHQ. Join me in this video all about airless paint spraying. If you haven't come to this video to learn about the latest innovative airless technology, please stick around. Support PaintHQ, like and comment, let's share some knowledge. I've got a couple of unboxings. We'll save this one for later. Why the analog pressure gauge when this unit is digital? You'll soon find out. I'm going to indirectly compare to the classic 395. Pro Connect, meaning you can perform a pump swap out yourself, so absolute minimal downtime. So we have an analog pressure gauge. Both are 110 units. Comparing indirectly to the Ultra 495 XT, meaning extreme torque, which refers to new motor technology and the first motor ever designed for airless spraying. Cosmetically, I prefer the new carry handle design. The 395, I found the moulded handle eventually worked loose. Previous models have the fan at the back. You can see it sucks in dust, and I've also had it suck in plastic film masking. Whereas the Ultra XT fan is much smaller, relocated to the bottom, and very rarely comes on. The pump lower is a different size. Important to be aware if you're adding a hopper. Now, is that a clue to what's in the other box? So out of the box, when purchasing an Ultra 495 XT, you get a 15 meter, 50 foot, 1/4 inch hose, the Graco Contractor Pro Connect airless gun, a Neon 517 low pressure tip. It's the lightest trigger pull of any mechanical airless gun. And again, Pro Connect, meaning you can quickly swap out the cartridge, in effect replacing the complete needle assembly. You get the various spanner sizes that you will need, and an adjustable wrench. Health and safety information, the manual, and a bottle of TSL throat seal. You're thinking, why add an analog gauge? Well, it's purely to demonstrate the steadiest running pressure I've ever experienced using an airless paint sprayer. Check this out. You have two selectable spray modes. In low pressure mode, you can dial in 50 to 2000 psi in increments of 10 psi. Now check out how quiet versus previous models. Pressing spray mode once switches to high pressure mode. Now in 50 psi increments, you can go up to 3,300 psi. Here I have a 5-gallon bucket. We'll test high pressure mode running 30 meters, 100 feet of airless hose. With the analog gauge on the airless gun end, check out the exact same pressure at the pump and maintaining pressure to 10 psi. Now is a good opportunity to demonstrate WatchDog, a protection feature that will automatically stop the pump when material reaches a certain level. I've set the suction hose just below the fluid in the bucket. You can alter the sensitivity in the system settings. What's in the other box? Everything we need to install an XT hopper. Those that follow PaintHQ know I typically prefer using a hopper kit. Let's follow the instructions. I recommend switching to spray because you'll need to maneuver the wrench along here. Use a cloth to catch any fluid in the manifold filter housing. It helps to raise up the airless sprayer to remove the suction hose from the pump lower. Whilst it's a hand type fitting, water pump pliers can help. Obviously keep the assembly to switch back to siphon mode when required. Now a simple process to add the XT hopper kit. Finally, add the new return hose. It helps to use the provided sachet of lubricant. Now we're ready to add paint, and let's spray. Prime to a waste paint pail. Switch to spray and prime the airless hose. Test and spray. Let me demonstrate TurboClean, previously known with comparable models as Fast Flush. It's advised to switch off WatchDog by holding down the spray mode button. Prime and return paint in the hopper to the can. My tip is to suck in a bit of air. I'll demonstrate why. Add a small amount of water. Return paint out of the airless hose, then stop when you hear the air that was sucked in earlier, because after this point you'll be returning water to the can. Quick clean round with a brush. Here I'm using my best cutting in brush. Place the return hose over a waste pail. Switch to prime and turn the pressure control all the way to the end. When you feel and hear a click, you're in the TurboClean setting. I've flushed through less than 2.5 litres, around a half a gallon. Let's see how clean it's running. Not bad. Let's flush the airless hose. Using a small tip extension, it helps to stop spluttering paint and diluted water. So 2 small paint pails, less than 5 litre, 1 gallon of water, and we're running clean. Check out the filter. Just a rinse required. The Ultra 495 XT comes with a 60 mesh in manifold and gun to accompany the 517 low pressure tip. To maintain an airless pump, I store with pump armour and use TSL before spraying. Here's where you add TSL, just in the middle opening. I really appreciate the support. It helps massively to like this video and comment your feedback and questions. Ask anything about spraying or the new Graco Ultra XT range. Trust me, it's an incredible feat of engineering that's gone into the new XT motor technology.